Rahim Moore, UCLA junior safety, with us outside the locker room. Rahim, obviously the focus right now is the tackling and what he did. But before that, just talk about Daniel Thomas a little bit and why he's so good.
Man, I told him when I seen him, I said, man, you remind me of Steven Jackson. He's that type of guy. He's big, physical, strong, got some speed, man. But, man, he's a great player, man. Every time you tackle him, he's always running forward, leaning forward, get them extra yards. And, he's their bread and butter. So you got to give credit where credit's due, man. Him and his team came out and executed today.
If he's their bread and butter, I don't know what you call their quarterback. He's maybe the napkin or something, because he's definitely not something you're going to eat. Knowing how much they were going to give the ball to him, how disappointing is it knowing that you couldn't stop it, even though it was probably going to come?
Right. For me as a free safety, man, I know I'm the last line of defense, so I knew that they were trying to run the ball. I knew that they were trying to pass. A couple times they see me in the post, I think they would check to a run or check to a boot.
You're that scary?
Yeah, but they executed, man. They had a good game plan, and it was like kind of back and forth. The first half we kind of stopped them, and the second half they just came on and exploded. So all we can do, man, is just learn from this, just constantly get better, and just see the mistakes that we've done. Welcome it in, because it's part of life, man. Nobody's perfect, and for us to be the team that we want to be, man, we got to take this in and just go on Tuesday, man, and get better. Go to practice and be ready to work.
Rahim, Thomas had a lot of success with the cutback and with his second or third moves. Maybe he hits one hole and then all of a sudden he finds another hole. When you're not having success against that, is that more of an assignment issue and guys staying gap conscious? Or on the other hand, is it just him being good?
Both. Man, like I said, he's a good player, man. He's a great player, man. He's actually underrated, man. A lot of people don't really give him enough credit, but this year I can see he's going to have a good season. But, a lot of it came from just, mental errors, man, mental mistakes. Being undisciplined, man. A lot of us, man, especially in the back end, we missed some tackles, man, that we should have made. We got out of our gaps. Just little things, man, little details, man. So, they did a good job, man. So you got to give them their credit. And like I said, all we can do, man, is go watch the film, see what we did wrong, fix some things, and put this behind us, but kind of keep this in our mind that we got to keep moving on forward versus Stanford and the games coming on.
Rahim, you guys pull it to 17-16 and kind of retake the momentum and everything like that. And then he breaks up for that huge run, and then they score a few plays later. Talk about what that initial run maybe did for you guys, just heart-wise, and also Akeem's personal foul, what that was like for you guys.
Yeah, you know what, man, they did a good job, man. They caught us in a defense that made them execute more, pretty much. And they're gonna get their plays, man. And when they broke, I came from the backside so fast because Thomas was gone, and I didn't know what happened over there. So I'm man eyes on where I am. And when I seen the personal foul, I didn't even see it, but I seen it in a replay, and I seen Akeem. I just went to him and told him, man, we don't need that. So I told him one snap and clear. But today it was a good day, but it was a tough day, man. And nobody likes to lose. And one thing that I told the team, and I'm gonna tell them next week too, keep telling them, we can't be scared of failure. Everything is not going to go right. It's gonna be some adversity in everything you do. But the thing about it is how we react to that. Are we gonna put our heads down, or we'll keep our heads up and realize that there's still more opportunities out there? So, I'm kind of glad what we went through today, because it's going to get us better. Because we can come out here and say we beat Kansas State 37-0, and we think everything is good, and we think we're all good and we're unstoppable, we can be beat the next week. So, when about us getting our first loss of the season, this is a wake-up call for us, and expect some better football next week for sure.
Last thing I have for you is I saw Bill Snyder kind of pull you aside after the game in the middle of the field and hug you and say something to you. What was he talking to you about?
He told me, man, great safety. He told me that, and he gave me a lot of props, and he told me that if you guys would have played, he said you guys didn't play the way that we should have played, meaning the things that we messed up on. If he told me that the things that we messed up on, we did them right, we would have won easily. He really told me that, and he just told me that he watched me throughout the whole off season, and he just told me some good things, some things I could use, and the things I told him is that I remember watching him as a young kid when I was watching Dan Sproles play running back, and I told him, man, I have a lot of respect for you. And I told him, just God bless you. And, you did a great job. And I told him, good luck with success throughout the rest of the season. And I told him he's a great coach. And for him being around football so long, what more can you tell that man?
Yeah. Good stuff. Rahim Moore, UCLA junior safety. Thanks, man.